Well, chit-chat, Kit Kats, the puppies are in spa day. So I came home, I was able to open the front door and the back door and air it out since I don't have puppies here, because I can never leave the front door open because they will run right out and, off on a jaunt. So I'm able to air the place out, swept it out, and making some breakfast, making a little bit of rice with, have an egg with it and some nori. So that will be good. Just waiting for my rice to cook. And chilling a few minutes here before the puppies come back. Mr. Mickey was not having it today. He wanted to try to jump back in the car, run out the door from the groomers. He was going, not today, no, spa day, no. But no, he's there. He's getting groomed. Some days he's good with it, and other days he's just going, I don't think so. I don't feel like it. So anyway, I stopped at Dutch Brothers, got my coffee on the way back. But it feels nice to be able to actually have both doors open. It was raining this morning, so you got that fresh air. That was nice for a change. I think I'm going to go sweep the front area here too. What is so bad about New Mexico, especially here, it's your floor. It's like living in the Old West and you've got a dirt floor. Every time you sweep it, you got this big pile of dirt. Oh my goodness. So I did order a mop. It's coming tomorrow. It'll be easier to clean the floors with a regular dry mop from all the dust every day that gets in here. But yeah, I mean, you sweep it out and you get a big pile of dirt. Oh my goodness. So that's a bad thing about here. But it felt so good this morning to have a bit of rain, and the clouds were over the mountain today. And yeah, the rain has stopped already. It was a light rain. But it just freshened up the air, so that was nice. And came home and was able to clean some areas I hadn't cleaned before. That windowsill, it had dead flies. So, I opened up the blinds and got to clean that all off. And like I said, opened up everything. Get some air coming through here, freshen it up. That's nice. Now, they did have a window back there, but you can't get it open. I think next time when Ronald's here, I'll see if he can open it. It does have a screen there, so maybe I can open that and have it open and get some more fresh air in here. But I'll see when he comes out next time if he can wrangle that open. I got it unlocked, but I can't get it open. It's stuck. So that's on the list for next time when he comes out. He's already have a list compiled. Oh my goodness. But anyway, that's what's going on here. Let's go ahead and just pull cards and just see what it's going to tell us about today. I'm going to do an open read, and I think I'll just use the old vintage deck. I'm going to use the vintage deck today, and we're just going to see what it has to say. What is it going to tell us this morning? I tell you what, I love the smell of jasmine rice when it's cooking. It smells so fragrant. My absolute favorite is jasmine. I think I've got to clean off over by the fireplace as well today. That ledge, I think, needs to be cleaned. It's a never-ending job when you live where there's just dust that comes in and covers everything. Okay, so let's see what we have underneath of it. First thing is action. Then we have the Repugly Uglies. Some sort of a victory. The challenge is hanging on. Potential outcome is taking an action. And what we have outside influences out in the cold. So let's see what we have here. When it comes to the new action, to repress something, okay? Push it back. New action to repress, yeah, some of the insanity. Some of the insanity, there's going to be a new action to just, mentally, this is ridiculous. We need to stop this. So the energy coming in is, again, Republicans. Oh, I hear a dove. Republicans trying to get away with it, repressing it. They're going to continue to try to repress this, okay, and keep it up in the air. Okay, they don't want these Epstein files to come out, okay? But today there is some sort of a victory when it comes to the White House getting away with things. That's depressing, and ending some things that are up in the air. So what kind of a victory? What is he going to put the kibosh on today? The challenge is holding on. There's a struggle, the fight. When it comes to the investigation and looking deeper, okay? The outcome is an action. Action in the world, some action being taken when it comes to new information about what's being put out there. The outside influence is being out in the cold. Let's see what we have with that. Out in the cold, when it comes to keeping the lid on this and tempering it. So it's not going to go away, okay? Underneath of it all, the swords are out. The truth is raining down. So again, they're out in the cold when it comes to keeping the lid on this and tempering it. It's not going to happen. So let's go ahead and break this down. The four corners in action. Maybe one of the women testifying something energetic thing when it comes to his lies and spin and his, behind the scenes dark drama. His fantasy. The very center of it, we have the White House. A victory with an ending. Something, a victory and an ending when it comes to the White House. He's still trying to get away with it. The fight is on with that. The White House, we've got the Republicans when it comes to an investigation, trying to hang on with all the stuff that's up in the air. When it comes to trying to get away with it, of course, the White House is trying to repress this. I don't know anything about it. It's all fake, mentally trying to get this repressed. When it comes to getting away with it, Republicans, this stuff is up in the air. There is a new action to end something when it comes to this. And trying to get away with it, some sort of a victory when it comes to his insanity, okay? The dark moon. trying to get away with some sort of a victory. So we have this ongoing fight that's happening between the White House and new information coming out, trying to hold on when it comes to the investigations, a victory when it comes to some of the lies and things that have been put out, and struggling to end maybe some of these women from coming forward now, taking action, okay? He's struggling with that, to end from these women. All this stuff is coming out, you know, from a number of years ago. Now, one was in the 90s, she went and told the FBI what was going on, okay? So it looks like there's a struggle to stop that. He wants to, again, put the kibosh on all of these things coming out. He wanted to sue, what was it? One of the papers he really wants to sue again because they're publishing some of this stuff. So, you know, it's the same thing, the fight. Republicans are trying to hide it. For the most part, there's still the struggle. Some sort of an ending today when it comes to White House craziness. We'll have to see what it is. Which side is this end coming? Is it the Democrats are putting an end to something, going to get that out there, or is it the White House is going to be able to put the kibosh on something? But let's do the open read and just see what it says. What can you tell us about this, clarifying what's going on with this today? Who's getting the victory there in ending some part of something? So let's see, the center of it all, we have rapid movement, okay? Again, this is not going away. This is being energized, incoming, rapidly incoming, okay? Concrete messages, okay? Messages are incoming rapidly and trying to figure out the next move, the next action. Okay, so when it comes to the message that's incoming, it's to the American public. We're rapidly figuring out the next move. It's being juggled. When it comes to America juggling these things, we're just trying to get to a better place. You know, mentally, we're going, you know, we see this stuff being juggled. We see the messages they're putting out. We just want to get to a better place. So some things are being overturned when it comes to the messages that are being put out to America. There's a lot of that pain still there that's being juggled and trying to figure out the next move to overturn that. And we have his insanity. We want to get beyond the insanity of it all, is what it's saying. Now, underneath of it, we have this is not going away. This is about his dalliances. And on the other side of it, the nightmare of this. Just that people are just like, oh my God, this is for the long term, okay? He's been doing this for a long time as well. And there's a victory when it comes to the pain, juggling, figuring out the next move, and the worry and concern. This is outing the wealthy, okay? This is about the wealthy. There's an agreement when it comes to the world condition about what they were involved in, what they were selling, their desires, okay? Pushing their desires and their strong-arming thing. This is that ideology that they're above it all, that they can control it. They mentally, that they can do whatever they want. This is that dark mentality of use and abuse, okay? But the light is being shed on this dark thing, and they're working on coming to a point of justice. Okay. So working on coming to a point of justice. So outing these wealthy that think that they can just control this. They try to subjugate these young girls, tell them they better not talk, okay? One of them was talking about being raped at 13 by Trump and Epstein, and told she better keep quiet. I guess she'd given him oral sex. It wasn't good enough, so he turned around and slapped her. Okay? This is what we're dealing with. We know that he ripped his hair out of his wife's head, Ivana. Okay? He's a predator. He's vicious. And this is not going to go away. We are not 13-year-old little children, okay? We're not 13-year-old little children that can be controlled by this narcissist. People are up in arms, and he cannot dissuade. He's doing all he can to try to cover it over, okay? I want to ask, what is ending today? What is that ending about? Moving forward, action, and action starting. Moving to a better place when it comes to the truth. Okay? So what is the action being taken with that? It's moving it forward. What about getting to a better place? We're in that battle. I'm going to continue that battle. What about the strong arm of the law? Yeah, a lot of burden with that. With them blocking it. A lot of burden with them trying to block it and investigating, looking deeper into it. Okay? So maybe they're going to end some of these things that are being blocked, that they're trying to block. Okay? It's moving to, it's continuing to be worked on. They're moving it forward, working on it. When it comes to in battle, that's just going to get strengthened. Okay? The pushback is huge. And what's being constructed. So they're working behind the scenes to construct things, strengthen it when it comes to investigations, getting it actually out, okay, and taking charge. Taking charge. Okay, yeah, making him walk away. He's trying to walk away from these investigations, trying to, again, he'll throw Patel under the bus or Bondi or whoever. Still going to tell them to flag it and take anything out. You know, anything that's in there about him is all fake. It's all, just like Russia, it's all fake. Yet little Donnie Dark, the moment he got into office, what did he do? He ran to the Russian embassy to make a back channel so that the government wouldn't know what he was saying to Russia. But it's all fake. Yeah, it's all fake. Everything he says is fake is 100% the truth. Okay, 100% the truth. Will this all come out about Russia, etc., in the end? There will be a victory. Yeah. It'll all come out in the end. All of it's going to come out. So that's good news. So on that note, I'm going to leave that here. We'll see you online.